Okay, good morning. So it is Wednesday, the 26th of February. All right, so to update on BTC, we obviously broken below the 7-week and broader composites. We found our way into the 7-day. We traded into this previous quarter's VWAP, and we had a reaction, but there's no upside momentum, right? So we have come and found some supportive demand here, but there aren't really any buyers lifting the offer, and there's no upside momentum. So on the basis of this reaction, I'm kind of anticipating a bit of consolidation before we probably get a probe lower. And this is where I think we're likely to see buyers step in. So for the time being, I'm looking at more downside, really. I think it's unlikely that we come and test this area around 93K. It's possible that we come and test 91K, but I wouldn't even bank on that necessarily. So if I just come to the 4-hour, we may well end up doing something like this where we just compress at this composite low before breaking down again. So yes, we do have this gap. So I think if we do get a probe into this kind of area, this is probably where I'll be looking to take shorts and looking to compound on a breakdown, just targeting 82K. So that's basically my plan for now, is to short somewhere up here if we get a spike. And then if we start compressing here, just looking to short around this area to add onto the position. Taking it into 82K. Invalidation if we get above this composite high, right? If we break back above here, then I'm wrong, and we're probably going up towards at least 95. And in that case, I could probably see significantly higher prices again, to be honest. But I don't think that's likely at the moment. So probably going to just range here, and then perhaps if we get a spike higher in towards developing monthly value, weekly VWAP, something like that. But in this gap is where I'm looking essentially to take fresh shorts. If we just look at the VWAP picture, obviously we're transitioning from a very balanced range bound environment to something more trending. We can see VWAP starting to roll over. We're in balance down against week, month, quarter, and the composite. So really, I think the mean reversion bounce opportunity is probably going to come from a bit lower, around 80 to 82K. And that is it for now. So, still bearish here, but I'd be looking to take longs for a bigger bounce from this area and potentially trading that up to back up to sort of 95 to test this composite again. I wouldn't rule that possibility out at all. I think that's quite plausible. If I just come and look at high time frames, this is quarterly, and if I look at the daily, so we've left this big gap around 92, 94K, and I think this area is going to be tested again, and it would just be an imbalance pullback against the developing quarters value. So high time frame plan would be, if you're not willing to short here, and that's quite reasonable, I think, then I think longs in this area, targeting back up towards this region of imbalance and this supply zone perhaps, make a lot of sense. And then I think this is where we're likely to see the big leg down from. Basically, just structurally, it makes a lot of sense, and it kind of marries up with what happened in May 2021. This then would probably end up being a longer-term, high time frame bottom. But overall, really not seeing anything bullish here at the moment at all. So I've closed out my longs and looking to short if we get a spike higher, or if get that consolidation and breakdown scenario. That's it for now. I'm not going to go over alts again. As I say, I don't think it's worth it. So that's what I'm seeing for BTC, and I will update more later on. Cheers.